after this week, I think we can officially say that Jamahal Hill is the most insecure fighter in the UFC, man. It's been like, what, almost 2 months, right? If I'm not mistaken, since he's been knocked out, and he still refuses to accept reality of him getting knocked out by Alex, which is just crazy. And it's been non-stop excuses, man. He's been yapping non-stop. At first, the dude said it was no groin shot, that instead he landed on the hip, and that he claimed that he took no damage in the fight. Apparently he took a shot from the equilibrium, and that he was totally there, you know, he was totally coherent, which is totally not true. And it's a very delusional take from Jamahal Hill, because if you watch the fight again, you'll see that Jamahal Hill clearly kicked Alex in the groin. Alex shakes it off, adjusts his cup, and Herb immediately called a timeout. Alex said he was okay and gives Herb the okay to continue. Herb restarts the fight, the two opponents clear the space, and they both touch gloves and they nod, and Alex starts the sequence that ends the fight. Also, Hill threw a punch that missed at the same time as the left hook knocked down Hill. And look, dude, the thing is, this wasn't Silva versus Bisping. You weren't looking away and got hit with a flying knee while your guard was down. Herb didn't fail to pause the action and gave you a clear restart. This was picture perfect of example of what Bisping versus Silva should have looked like. How much time, space, or a restart do you want? Back to your corners? Perhaps they should have started the round clock over again? Jamahal is just clearly throwing every excuse possible, man, and that's the problem, man. And the problem with Hill's story is that he also threw a punch. If that punch had connected, and let's say it knocked out Poatan, he would have been spreading this nonsense. He would have said he got hit and he should have accepted it like a man and move on. He would have also said it's a fight, you know, protect yourself at all times. That's why Jamahal should just suck it up and accept his loss, man, instead of making excuses over and over again. And that's the thing, Hill's ego is the biggest problem. Remember when he fought Paul Craig, a guy who he should have pieced up easily and knocked out 9 times out of 10? He didn't get taken down in that fight. He went to the ground with Craig on purpose because he admitted he wanted to show that he was better everywhere and paid the price. Same thing here, he wanted to show that he was better than the big scary kickboxer guy, so he felt confident to stand and trade when he should have probably mixed it up, and at the end of the day, his ego caused these losses. What can I say? And have you guys seen his recent Instagram post? He's still going on about how he got lucky. Jamahal, you need to let this go, man. The guy even went to the bank and withdrew $20,000 just to make an Instagram video challenging MMA fans to a fight. Now, I ain't gonna lie though, I'm quite entertained from this, but this can't be good for his mental health at all. Jamahal needs to put his phone down, man, and just relax and focus on his next opponent, who could potentially beat you, by the way, I'm not gonna lie. I'm obviously talking about Carlos Urberg, man. Ironically, he's another fighter who has a strong left hand and really good leg kicks. And I'm gonna be real with you, Jamahal, your ego might be getting the best of you on this fight and cost you it big time, because he's coming back in a very short notice. What is it, like 2 to 3 months? And low-key, it's kind of funny because the UFC really gave this man another kickboxer, which is pretty hilarious when you kind of think about it. And look, I'm not saying that Jamahal Hill doesn't win this fight. It's entirely possible that he beats Ulberg. I mean, sure, you can say it's recently biased, but we still can't forget how much Jamahal Hill leaves himself exposed. What I'm talking about, he normally throws a left straight and usually leaves his right hand by his chest and by his shoulders, by his waist, and there's no nice way to say it. You need that right hand up, man, or you're gonna get knocked out again. And I'm telling you, man, you thought the fans were already mean, dude? The fans are gonna be twice as mean than they were before, and they're gonna tell you to retire, and then you're gonna reply, you know, make some excuses again that you weren't ready or that you had an injury, you know, some type of Jamahal Hill typical excuse. And personally, I'm okay with it. I find it extremely entertaining, but in the same time, I do feel kind of bad for Jamahal Hill, but he kind of does it to himself, so, you know. But what do you guys think of this entire Jamahal Hill situation? Let me know in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and like always, guys, I'll see you on my next one.